I'm Jessie. I am a barn manager at Spirits Promise.
Hey, I'm Vanessa. I'm also a bar manager at Spirits Promise. And
what started Spirits Promise?
My mom originally had two horses, Joker and Spirit. Spirit got really, really sick. He actually colicked, which is when a horse's stomach twists. And it's really painful, and sometimes they can die from it. So she ended up sending him to a rescue, and they rehabilitated him amazingly, and she went there and fell in love with what they did and decided to open her own rescue, and now we have this.
How many horses have you rescued in all?
In all, probably close to 40, probably. They're all in all different places. Some of them come from lesson barns, some of them come from backyard barns. It's literally just whoever can't take care of their horse anymore, we're there for them.
sometimes we also rehome horses that we can't necessarily take here, but we help fund horses elsewhere. So we also help out people that need either a partner for their horse or a companion, and we help figure out, oh, this horse needs rescuing, let's bring them to these people, and they can hook up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys rescue any other animals?
Yeah, we have goats, chickens, we have 3 rescued donkeys, we also rescue mini horses, and I think that's it. Our dogs, we have dogs and cats and any 4-legged, 2-legged, 3-legged creature.
About how much money does it cost you guys to facilitate and run the rescue, month-wise?
Our per month is around $30,000. That includes all of our paid staff. We also have, we have volunteers here also, but we also have, to run our electricity, our water. We use a lot of water on the premises.
Yeah, we have the grain for the horses,
Grain,
the hay.
medicine.
Yeah, medicine.
It includes everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everything that you would use in a normal daily life, we have to buy for the horses.
How can people help? Can they volunteer, donations, anything like that?
Volunteers are very helpful because we constantly do work, and the only way that we can rescue horses and help in the future is to have time to do that. So we end up doing a lot of the water and the hay and the mucking, and it takes up a lot of time, and there are people volunteers that come to help us out of the kindness of their heart, and because they love the horses, and they really come here and they work their butts off, and we really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah, we also need people to groom our horses, spend time with them, give them
even
some
if you're
attention.
not physically capable, they need attention, and just love and just some grooming and some attention, some carrots can go a long way.
Yeah.
What type of fundraisers do you guys do?
All kinds. We usually do them on holidays. We usually have every year we have a big Halloween party, and that usually does pretty well for us. Sometimes we're having this right now. We're having a Christmas party. Every weekend we're having people come, and they can come to see Santa and his reindeer. And we're having kids come, and that's why the barn is all decorated for Christmas. And yeah, we basically just have fundraisers of all different kinds. You can come and you can even have a day with the horses and just give us a small donation, or you can come and give your help, and that's another donation.
Do you guys partner with any type of therapeutic or anything like that?
A lot of therapy with our horses. We actually have been working with the cerebral palsy group. Where are they from?
IGHL.
Well, yeah, we work with the IGHL group, which is the Independent Group Home Living. We work with developmentally disabled people. We work with battered women, cancer survivors,
LGBT groups.
Yeah, basically anybody that wants to come and spend a little time with the horses, and it really does help you, and it really does get you past what you're going through, because it's kind of puts life in perspective.
We also have an on-site therapist who comes, and if you have a specific day that you want to bring your group, or we even do family days. We had just recently military groups, military families who are serving and who just came back from service. Their families came, we had day with therapy and the kids, and it was really great.
Yeah, so, we did games with the kids, and we did a lot of group stuff. It was really awesome. That's really what we do love to do, is to use the horses for therapy in the future.
Right.
And what's your website so people can look you guys up and get all the information?
Our website is www.spiritspromiserescue.org.
And you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, but on Facebook we're Spirits Promise Horse Rescue, and it's very kept up to date, and you guys can see what's going on the daily.
Okay.
Alright, this is Big Mommy, and she came right off the racetrack. We rescued her from a place where it's called Camelot, where they actually put down horses and they use them for meat. We got her from there, and we also got Star, who's another horse that we'll go to after this. Big Mommy was a brood mare, which basically means she was used to have babies on the racetrack. She has a club foot, which makes her go faster. It gives her an extra stride when she is running. So that made her a very good asset for someone who is riding constantly. And she won a lot of people a lot of money on the racetrack. She's a descendant of Seattle Slew. She's Seattle Slew's granddaughter. And she has a lot of energy. She's our alpha mare here. And basically when we got her, she had problems with her hip, because what happens is when they keep on having babies, being a brood mare, she basically is impregnated right after she has another baby. So because of this, over time, she had a lot of problems with her hips, and when they were taking out one of the babies from her, they twisted and her hip got displaced. So she now limps a little bit on her back legs. We give her Butte, which helps with the pain every day. It also developed an arthritis in her hip. And now she's a lot happier, a lot calmer, and she actually gets to control the herd here. And she put a lot of her mothering into Star, who's our other horse, which we'll go over to now, and I'll show you her. This is Big Mommy. She's our biggest mare. She's super sweet. And come over here. This is Star. And Big Mommy thought that Star was her child when they got to the place where they slaughter them. And Star has also a lot of energy. They're both thoroughbreds. Star was also on the racetrack at one point. They didn't actually know each other, the two horses, until they came to slaughter. Star has a lot of neurological issues. She actually gets seizures sometimes. And the thing that we do we just make her as calm as possible. We bring her into the barn either within the first couple of horses or the last couple of horses. We try and bring her in together with a lot of horses so that she feels comfortable, because horses are herd animals, so they feel safety in numbers. Star is very, very sweet, and she's really happy here, and Big Mommy thought that Star was her daughter, and that's why they kind of found each other at slaughter, and they wouldn't leave each other's side, so we had to adopt both of them and bring them here, and they're very happy now.
This is Pops. He is very old. He's probably in his mid to late 30s. He is an amazing horse. Like, he's so sweet. He loves all the mini horses that we have. He absolutely loves them. And he came to us from another woman that is another rescuer. She ran out of room for him because she did rehabilitate him to the best of her abilities. He came to her, and he was 150 pounds underweight. So, which is extreme, especially for a horse like him. He's so old, and it's like a wonder that he didn't die. But the barn that she rescued him from, they were trying to starve him out because they couldn't afford him anymore. And he's an older horse. He also has Cushing's, so he develops a lot of, he needs a lot of money for his medication. And so they just kind of chose to ignore him. And when she rescued him, she put about 100 pounds on him. And when we got him, he still has probably about 100 pounds to go. But he is amazing. He's so wonderful. Right now he has your butt to you, but he is actually nice. And yeah, he has Cushing's too, so he also has that excess fur problem. We shaved him when he first came here, and he was so happy. He ran around like he had never felt like the air on his skin before.
And yeah, if you see like the big dents, like you see like how big his hip bone is, it should be rounder than that. That is pretty protruding for him. Like, we need to add more fat to his body so that he rounds out more, and that way he can survive the winter well and stay warm. And yeah, old horses are the hardest horses to place because a lot of the time they are the most expensive for people. So we have a lot of old guys here just because people use them up and then don't want them anymore. So we like to rescue the old guys. This is Old Guy Lane. And yeah.
This is Heartbreaker, and she came to us from a place where she actually was a wild horse at one point. And we rescued her. The Heartbreak Cowboys down south had her, and what happened with her was they were trying to break her because she was wild and she's so beautiful. She has beautiful markings on her, and they tried to break her and ride her, and what happened was she couldn't be broken. And what they did was, it's very cruel, they actually hog-tied her, which means they wrapped her legs together, and they tied her to a place without any food or water and left her there without food or water for 3 days. And when they came back, she was very head shy. She wouldn't let anyone get near her. And now she is very happy. We are able to get close to her now. We're able to pet her. When she first came here, she was very scared, very unsure of what was going on around her. She didn't trust anyone, and now we're able to get near her, pet her, and just give her so much love. And she's such a sweet horse, and she's really fit in with our herd here. You can't tell on her body, like as of right now, what she looked like then. But when we first got her, she was a little thin, but not anything concerning. And she was just really, really shy, but now she's really come into herself.